This kind of event is designed for people to go out and have a good time with their car. And we met Vinny Allegretta, who to me is obviously having a good time because he's had his goofy smile plastered across his face all weekend. And to be honest, if I had that car, I would too. Vinny, tell me about this car. It's awesome.
It's a 1968 Camaro, equipped with Air Ride, Street Challenge kit. Put four-wheel disc wheel width on it. It's a 496 big block, bored and stroked, about 650 horsepower. 4L80E tranny with electronic paddle shifter in it. 373 Moser rear, and a bunch of other goodies.
Just everything you need to go have a good time.
Oh yeah, more than enough.
Now, did I hear that this was your first time at an autocross?
Yes.
Well, you're tearing up the track out there. Tell me how that was like.
It was great. You know, I have a long history of racing motocross when I was a kid, and some local drag racing, and you know, they closed the drag strip down by me about 6 years ago out in Eastern Long Island, so I haven't had any time to do any of this since.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I could tell that you had some kind of experience because we didn't see the fear factor out there.
No fear here.
So how did the car do on the autocross? It looked like it was holding its own.
Car did great. You know, a little stickier tires would have been good, but for the first time out, more than pleased.
So as a new guy, and now that you've done it once, why don't you tell somebody who's never done it before, you know, what it's like?
It's a rush. It's an adrenaline rush like nothing before. I mean, you build these cars and you drive them on the street and you can't really do anything with them, and then you can come to an event like this and just, you know, let it all loose. And time of my life, my cheeks hurt from smiling.
Now, what was the hardest part? Was it getting the car through the cones, or was it stopping, or what was the trick?
The hardest part with this car is acceleration. It spins a lot. As you've seen, I was sliding all over the place. The braking on the car is phenomenal. And I just didn't want to scratch it and hit any cones.
So let's transition now to the drag strip. I see this thing you squared off against that evil red vet a few times.
Yeah, we had a couple runs. I got one, he got one.
How's the car running on the strip? This is an 8th mile strip?
Yeah, 8th mile strip. My best pass was 765.
Very cool. And this is primarily a street-driven car.
Oh yeah. Keep it right, you know, right in the garage, and you know, turnkey after work whenever I feel like going for a ride.
Tell me about the look of the car. I mean, there's it's real contemporary, but it's also got a throwback to some of the Trans Am look and stuff. Yeah,
you know, Steve Chrysos from Twist Machine helped me design the car, and I basically just let him go with it, you know, and all I did was agree upon a color.
Well, you're lucky he didn't steer you wrong.
Nah, he didn't. He's got a gorgeous car, so took it from there.
Well, that's cool. So tell me, of all the aspects of this thing, what do you think is the most fun?
I gotta say, the autocross was the most fun for me because I never did it before. You know, I used to drag race when I was younger, and it was fun. This was a great time today, but the autocross was just something different because you get to experience how good the car handles and brakes and accelerates all at the same time, and I mean, that's priceless.